Check 1 2. Check. Check 1 2. Hello. Check 1 2. Check. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Wilkes-Barre area for tonight's contest, Crestwood and the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area. John Medola, Cade Williams with you. Caleb Williams, Andrew Marshall, Max Greger on the team tonight, helping you bring this broadcast. Gloria Ajayi early. We like to see a lot of that tonight, Cade.
Yeah, we'd love to see a lot from Gloria tonight. I heard around the bend that she's close to 1,000 points.
All right, that sounds good. to me. Denasia Moore misses that shot. Didn't get the angle there. Now we'll get a travel as Ardo Boyko will help the Crestwood Comets. Grace Pasternak, Caden Siller, Julia Glowacki, Isabella Caparucio, and Cameron Collins, the starting lineup for Crestwood. So Cap playing down low against Ardo Boyko. There's two good go-at-its, and Denasia Moore with a scooperoo. Moore did not get involved the other day offensively, which was quite unusual. But I'm sure she'll be involved today. Now we got a double dribble early, Cade.
Yeah, you really missed that offensive presence that Denasia Moore brings to the court. But hopefully she can contribute some more tonight.
Quick 30-second timeout here for Crestwood. So the way this week is going to go here for the Wolfpack, they played last night. They'll play today. They're going to play later this week with the Wyoming Valley Conference. They're going to get together, the big schools, the little schools, all that fun stuff, with an opportunity to kind of prep for the playoffs. So, Wolfpack fall last night, I believe, to Pittston in a tight one.
Right.
But, these are the games that are going to hopefully get you better and make you ready as the playoffs are near.
Yeah, the old saying goes, iron sharpens iron, and that's no different whether it's any level, high school, college, NBA. You hope to get those tough matchups, kind of sharpen yourselves up, get ready for those bigger games down the stretch.
Ardo Boyko creating a little bit of space, and Ajayi, I don't know, are they going to have an answer for Gloria Ajayi tonight, taller than all these Crestwood young ladies?
Yeah, we're so used to seeing that, the putback by Ajayi.
That shot there, Crestwood trying to get to the ball, just unable to. So a young team, they start 5 juniors. So they'll all be back next year for this Crestwood Comet team. Kracheniuk to Moore. Wolfpack with 3 senior starters. Back over to Moore. Ajayi trying to set up shop inside, back skip. And jumper goes down for Reagan Holden.
Great shot by Holden.
9 zipper right now. That's a good dominant start for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, early on you could already see the great ball movement the Wolfpack have shown. That's been the story all year for the Wolfpack, just the camaraderie and the chemistry they have. These girls, night in, night out.
Trying to stay consistent on the offensive end will be the key. Great pass by Kracheniuk to Ardo Boyko. Unable to get the bouncy bounce, and a block over there by the Comets. Here's Caparucio, the lacrosse player. She'll head to one of the best schools for lacrosse in the country in 2023.
Fouls on the Wolfpack. Number 24, Crestwood, her first. Team's first.
5:21 here in quarter number 1, 9-0. Crestwood moving that ball around. But here comes Denasia Moore. Not able to finish, but Kracheniuk there to clean it up.
So you love to see the tenacity out of Kracheniuk. She's a sophomore. It's nice to see someone so young with so much talent out on the floor.
Does the travel ball thing and just making sure that she sharpens her skills. She's all in on basketball. Brother was the same. And Collins from the outside does not connect. So Holden back over to Moore, into Ajayi, the little spin around her over to Ardo. Boyko back door, and they call a foul down low.
Fouls on the Comets.
Ardo Boyko thought it was a travel.
Number 30, Pasternak, her first. Team's first. On the line for the Wolfpack, number 23, Ardo Boyko, shooting 2.
That shot makes it. So a tray of Old Forge Red right now. Our Carolyn Janelle sounds pretty good. That's the lead here for the Wolfpack with 4:24 on the clock. And Ardo Boyko gets us the free extra cut of pizza. Wolfpack Den, the setting, the brand new Wilkes-Barre area high school, Crestwood in town. This game is being made up from January something. It was a long time ago, almost a month ago, and just kept putting it off, and they finally found a date. Inside ball game and won. So a nice play there by Cadence Hiller to get the first points here for Crestwood.
They can push it back. We got the game on, so that's all that matters.
So Hiller's had a tough matchup down low with Ajayi, but there she gets some offensive points and hopefully starting something positive here for Crestwood to try to keep their heads up, trailing 13-3. They'll go full court pressure right now. Maybe that'll do it here for the Comets. Holden. Moore got stuffed over there by Hiller. So good defense. Don Hopkins, the head coach at Crestwood. Over to the corner. Here comes Crotchin. Look, Yuck, and somehow bounces over to Moore. Back over the reset now. And they'll call that a travel. A carry, maybe. I don't know about a travel.
It looks pretty close to me. I didn't really see much on that, to be honest.
Yep, 3:36 on the clock. Ardo Boyko right in the grill there of number 30, Pasternak. Collins moving it around, Pasternak, and the Wolfpack zone defense. Collins outside off the front of the rim, gets her own rebound. Collins goes outside back to Hiller. She can't connect. And now it goes over and gets in Moore's hands. Denasia Moore spun around right on the midfield stripe, so to speak. Here's Ardo Boyko, what she does best. Scrappy do. And Ajayi kicks it out, but over to the wrong person. That is Pasternak. But good hustle nonetheless here by the Wolfpack. 2:52 on the clock, first quarter. John Mendola, Cade Williams with you here on the Wilkes-Barre Area Athletic Network and the John Mendola Show Network. Runner and a foul here by Holden.
As you mentioned, Ardo Boyko, she's not the biggest out on the court, but she's always one of the toughest. She's not afraid to go right through you. She will get to the basket.
Got a great engine to her.
Not afraid to throw her body around.
She does get tired, but
Absolutely.
I think she goes beyond when she is tired. She kind of keeps going, but you see her sometimes breathing, say, give me a little bit more air, but she's just got great determination. And number 4 will now check in, Caitlin Bazinko. No relation to Mr. Bazinkai, one of the teachers here at Wilkes-Barre area. It's into that computer stuff. Ardo Boyko with a layup. 15-5 now. So the Wolfpack starting strong and hoping to finish the same here tonight at the Wolfpack Den. Hiller, no go. Here's Holden, gets to the basketball. She's got Moore down there. Had her for a half a second. Krotchenyuk will stop. Numbers go back to Crestwood's way. Now it'll be Wolfpack popping around a little bit. Ardo Boyko into Ajayi, gets contested there by Hiller. So a nice job defensively by Cadence Hiller.
So Wilkes-Barre had them on their back foot there. Gloria in a great position. Just able to rally around to the ball.
Hiller for 3. It's a 2. It's a 2. 1 foot over, 1 foot under.
Long 2.
15-7. Holden falls down there. Backdoor, Krotchenyuk. Oh, she had it for a half a second. Caparucio, or Izzy Cap as they call her, came in to stop that. Cap's played all kind of sports, soccer, and lacrosse, basketball, field hockey. She could do anything. Just let her compete. That's what she loves to do. Ardo Boyko off the glass. Missed. Ardo Boyko gets her own rebound. Ardo Boyko with a backyard move. Gets busted up in the face there. Maybe she just wiped her eye, but I think she got hit there. She's tough. She'll head to the free throw line.
Ardo Boyko seems like one of those players that just thrives on contact.
It doesn't matter what sport she plays. She just loves it. Sure, if she played football, she'd be good at that too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, got robbed on that second one. Hit the first one easily. Second one did not go in. 16-7. We are at 1 minute to play here in quarter number one between Crestwood and Wilkes-Barre area. Ajayi not liking Hiller getting in her lane. She's all over her as soon as she comes near it. Hiller with a nice cut down the lane. They missed her. Try to go outside. Holden harassing her. It'll stay Crestwood basketball. So an inbound from a weird place. Glowacki will inbound it. They go back over to that corner. Glowacki, rainbow three. So somehow it's only a 6-point deficit here for Crestwood. Nice job, right, Cade?
Yeah, credit to the resilience of Crestwood. They came out, they looked like they were really sluggish to start out, but now it's only a 6-point game.
Great pass, Ardo Boyko. Ajayi couldn't get it in there. Ardo Boyko goes down, and it'll go the other way with 11.1 seconds to go. This could end up 16-12, 16-13 here. So Crestwood and Coach Hopkins looking to cut the deficit. There's 8 seconds on the clock. Cap gets it over to the corner. It's Collins. They've got to get it off. They've got 2 seconds. She throws it up. Cap. Last second, no good.
Ball movement.
Quarter number 2 coming your way. We'll be back here on the John Madola Show Network. Quarter number 2 getting underway here at Wilkes-Barre area. John Madola and Cade Williams with you and our whole crew tonight. Caleb Williams and Andrew Marshall Say and Max Greger. Students here at the high school doing a great job all season long broadcasting high school basketball with the girls and the boys. So we get Natalie Cradle into the ball game. And we also bring in Eternity Aiken. So a little bit of the depth here for the Wolfpack. Just trying to make sure as these playoffs get closer, somebody goes down, something happens, you have somebody off the bench, keep people fresh. They go into Ajayi. They go down to Cradle. Cradle will throw a little bit of a lollipop there. It was intended for Aiken, but somehow Holden comes back with the basketball. Cradle drive, get a bounce pass into Aiken. Aiken somehow rips that out of the hands of Crestwood. And we're about 45 seconds into it. Lots of movement here. Holden creates space and banks her open. So a nice job by Holden to getting the job done. Caparucio passes over to her teammate. That is Bazinko. Back over to number 21, Hiller. She loses the ball. Ball's on the ground. Holden scoops it over to Cradle. Cradle's looking down court. She's got Denisha Moore. And just couldn't finish that one, but Cradle comes back with it. Plenty of peeps all around her. Holder back out to Moore.
So anytime you're on the fast break, make sure you get those eyes down court, because more often than not, Deja Moore is going to be just about in the paint.
The Wolfpack will get the ball back here on the jump ball. We'll bring in number 20, Kendall Petrosky. She is a freshman. Ardo Boyko into the ball game. Ajayi Ardo Boyko scores. We're back to a 20-10 advantage, doubling up here as Crestwood's had a couple of boo-boos going on here in the last minute or so. Cradle. Somehow she finds people. It always isn't the prettiest from Natalia Cradle, but she's got good instincts overall, and it keeps her head on a swivel to find open people.
Well, saying always goes, it doesn't matter how you do it. It just matters, that it gets there. It just matters that it gets done.
5:59 on the clock. Timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. Valentine's Day yesterday. We got President's Day coming up, Black History Month. So a lot of things going on here this month. And we'll head the other way now as there is a turnover from Crestwood. .548 Cradle. Looks at Ardo Boyko with the quick cut. Back over to Deja Moore. Collins is going to come back in. Hiller trying to guard Ajayi closely. Moore didn't use the glass. Moore and Ajayi, she got robbed. Should have been in, and it was kind of like one of those carnival games that just bounced out.
Double rimmed.
Yep. So if they grease the rim. Here's Cap Barusio. She couldn't get it to go. And then a tie-up, and it'll be a jump ball, Crestwood basketball. So, for 22 is now in, Kate Gallagher. She's a freshman. So 2 freshmen on the floor.
Crestwood going with a lot of youth.
Yes, they are. Here is Collins. Gets a pick out there from the freshman. Ajayi says Stuffins over there. And we'll go underneath and get an inbound. Cap. Petrosky. Collins. 4:55 to play here in the first half. 10-point advantage here for the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area.
Around the horn.
Yeah, still working it.
Airtight right now for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, here's Cap. Now he's going to run in and kick it out. Petrosky goes left. He doesn't make it. Gallagher with a rebound, and she gets fouled on the floor.
That's just a great defensive showing for the Wolfpack, not allowing an inch of space for any of the players.
So 4 team fouls and 2 team fouls here in the first half. So less fouls than normal.
I was going to bring up the point. It's been a relatively clean game so far.
Yes, sir. And the game has moved quickly.
Yeah, the pace is really good right now.
Here's Collins. Fakes in, fakes out. And a wide open Gallagher, the freshman underneath. Now she gets the basketball. Kicks it out, pushes it around. Here's Hiller. Squeezed by Cradle, and they'll call that on the floor.
While we're on the topic of youth, it's nice to get the younger players out there, give them some experience, as well as there's a lot of girls on this roster who are seniors, so this is their last regular season game. So it's nice to give the younger girls some experience out there and to show that the program is in good hands after these girls leave.
Crotchenyuk into the lineup again. Her and Moore will play some defense there. You got Ajayi in the center, a big presence and a big wingspan. Off of Ajayi, it'll stay right here. So I like the movement right now. Kate Gallagher, the young freshman, she's moving a lot and has a nice wingspan and is just trying to play as physical as she could for a freshman. Not an easy task against a senior experienced player like Gloria Ajayi.
Credit to her for being able to hold her own over such an experienced freshman like Ajayi.
Just looking for the ball, looking like she's putting her hands up like, hey, all right, here comes Collins. Try to go in for the rebound, but Holden comes up with it. Cap ties it up, and we'll get a jump ball. It looks like it's going the Wolfpack way.
Jump ball this time belongs to the Wolfpack.
3:24 on the clock. So, Kate, let's think a little bit about, we'll ask your brother in the second half, but let's think about some things to tighten up for the Wolfpack. If there was an idea or two, you say, okay, hey, we got to play a little better defense. Got to find a little bit more of the jump shot. There's Gloria Ajayi with the jump shot. That rims out. What would you say for the playoffs here for the Wolfpack going forward? A key that you see or you've seen in the last, couple of weeks that you'd like to see tighten up a little better?
Well, for starters, I'd like to see them get into the paint a little more. I'd like to see the forwards stand their ground, set the screens for the guards, more guard play. Defense, just tighten around the shooters. Don't allow the three ball, and make sure their slashers stay in check.
Finish some layups, I would say. And again, that's
no
discredit there, Denasia Moore. That was tough, but angles sometimes. The last couple, they don't have good angles on those layups to finish those, and those will be important when those playoffs do come. It doesn't sound, Kate, like you're staying up at night thinking about these things. You rattled off 3 or 4 things, so you're watching a lot of basketball and taking a lot of points and thinking about it. Just like a good coach would, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we inbound the basketball here. We got 2:27 to go. Eternity Aiken is into the ball game now. Turnover. Seen 2 or 3 girls now fall on that floor. Maybe just getting their footing ready or not sure what, but keeping their step.
It'll be about you to take a look at that spot at halftime.
And they've been 2 or 3 Crestwood girls, so I'm not sure. They brought some of that mountain ice down. Here is Caparucio now with a steal. She'll bring it up.
I got the turf monster in football, and I got the court monster in basketball. Football season's over.
Here comes Holden down court. Moves around, and there's another miscue on a layup.
Yeah, to your credit, like you were saying, the layups, take a little bit of a better angle. Didn't really have much to go there for Holden.
No, Cap made it difficult for her by moving over and taking away the bank.
Yeah.
But maybe that stop, take a pump fake, but pump fakes are kind of a lost art on all levels right now. Not something, maybe something he did in the 70s and the 80s.
That's another thing. Well, Wolfpack do have great ball movement. But it's also, don't be afraid to make that extra pass in the offensive zone.
20-10. It's been that score for quite some time now. We're waiting for somebody to put the ball in the bucket. Who's it going to be, Wolfpack or the Comets? Here comes Krotchenyuk with a runner, and that's off. So it'll come down, it'll be Collins. We're exactly 1 minute to play here in the first half between Crestwood and the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area. Well, Coach Hopkins getting involved and getting vocal over there, and the Ajayi says, get that out of here, but we're going to get a little body contact.
Just a good physical play.
Yeah, I mean, it's your 6th-team foul. She was shooting, but you got to keep that presence in there, and a good job by Gloria to do that.
Mm-hmm. The playoffs around the corner. Scores 20-10. It begs the question: how long does Coach Mushaknemi keep her starters out there? Because you don't want to risk injury going into such a hotly contested playoffs in the Wyoming Valley Conference.
Watching Coach Mushaknemi over time here, I don't know that she's comfortable until it gets maybe to 25 or more. You know, coaches, they have a hard time thinking, okay, yeah, we got this at 20. But again, right now we're at 8. To your point, hey, we're at 10, thinking maybe we could get to 20, but I think we're still a ways away. But good question. Here is Aiken. Can't finish short, and Ajayi goes long. So, again, those short little buckets for the Wolfpack will be huge at the playoff run here. 25 seconds on the clock. Outside, Bomber and Glowacki. 20-15. Crestwood not going away.
In the waning moments.
Holden with a layup. 11 seconds on the clock, 7-point lead. Here comes 8 seconds. Cap's got to pay attention here. She gets it up court. Collins eyes the three, rushes this one. Arno Boyko's there, and that'll do it. Cade, great to see you again. Great job. And we'll talk with your brother in the half.
Yes, sir.
All right, 22-15. Welcome back to Wilkes-Barre area, the Wolfpack Den. Brand new Wilkes-Barre area high school, gorgeous setting as Crestwood is in town to take on the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area. John Madola along with Caleb Williams now on our crew. Andrew Marshall, Max Greger, and Cade Williams with us. Expectations here for the second half. Caleb, you know, Crestwood still has a shot. They're only down a touchdown here.
Absolutely. For Crestwood, get those shots up. Try and, you got to get that. You got to get someone open. Wilkes-Barre area's defense has been suffocating. Someone has to trickle free.
Here is Holden with the basketball after the turnover. Back over to Crestwood. Collins lost her momentarily. Back into Ajayi. Hiller will guard her. She's been tough, Hiller. Here comes Denasia Moore with a runner. Just a little bit of a throw up there. And Ardo Boyko cleans up.
For Wilkes-Barre area, it looked like early in the first quarter they were establishing their presence and bringing their own tempo, like they usually do. But then, a couple of sloppy runs and Crestwood came back. Now it was only down 7. Now they're down 9.
So here comes Kracheniuk back over to Holden with 7:11 on the clock, 24-15. Ajayi. Now it's coming the other way here. And the Comets unable to get it as Pasternak got stuffed. Ardo Boyko dives forward and sacrifices her body and more. Now back over to Ardo Boyko. Ajayi will try to post up down low. Gets it at about the 8-9 foot mark and then passes it up.
In these situations, I would like to see Wilkes-Barre area make smarter passes. A bunch of passes in the first and second quarter have just been very errant, very forced, and just making it go the other way.
Ajayi gets pushed and will head over to the free throw line. Oh, you asked your brother a little bit about what you think the Wolfpack need to improve on as the playoffs near. You have some thoughts similar to his or something different?
Capitalize on the fast break points. The few games that I've been to, those fast break shots have been off the glass way too hard.
So it's finish those layups are important.
You got to finish those layups. That can mean the difference.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that's a valid point here. But, again, there's always work to do. And the Wolfpack right now look like a team that will be tough to out when the playoffs do come. But every little thing will matter. Hiller gets blocked by Ajayi.
Absolutely. Wolfpack has stellar defense, and that's something that you can't teach, which is heart. This team does not give up the fight.
6:15 on the clock, 26-15. Hiller travels. Ardo Boyko gets pickpocketed over there. Pasternak. So we get an inbound down here for Crestwood with 5:44 to go. 26-15 is the count. Inside to Hiller, and Ajayi punches that out.
Wilkes-Barre area with their defense, I see they usually like to play 1.5 people on each person. You'll see the main target, the main guard on their assignment, but then you'll see someone kind of trailing over towards them.
So Ajayi score. The game started out, Caleb, where they were feeding Ajayi. They've kind of gotten away from that. I'd like to see Gloria work even harder down low. Like, she's posting up, but she's got to put that backside into the defender and really call for the ball. That would be one of my little things I'd like to see Gloria do, because she can be super aggressive.
Absolutely. Gloria is stellar in the paint.
There's a nice shot. Sorry to interrupt. Glowecki, that's, I think, her third long-distance shot. She's done a nice job from beyond the arc.
Get the ball to Gloria Moore. Wear down Crestwood center.
There it is, Gloria asking for it and just bounced out on the angle. But a good job there. I'd like to see her maybe drive in just a little more back. Use that backside to get a little closer to the bucket, draw the contact. Here's Hiller, and Ajayi gets rid of it. Hiller a little frustrated because she's working hard down here. She's got to keep her head for Crestwood because she's one of the main offensive threats here for the Comets. Still 10-point lead, 4:33 on the clock. Hiller, high rainbow shot, doesn't go. Ajayi, Ardo Boyko right there. Here comes Holden trying to push it. Ardo Boyko kicks it out, back over, little ball movement here for the Wolfpack. Moore with the driver. Denaja's just still between a bank shot and a swoosh. She's got to get more stable bank shots. But again, Denaja's a very good player, a senior, and has shown good leadership and always has her motor on here for the Wolfpack.
Denaja, just like Shelby, always flying around the court, always around the ball. Could not ask for anything better for the Wolfpack. For the Comets, they're keeping themselves in it on the defensive end of the court. They've been able to force the turnovers that they need, force the Wolfpack to take shots that they don't want to. But on the offensive side, they're not getting the shots to go.
Krotchenyuk, great catch over there, good balance. We haven't seen her shoot beyond the arc, and she's got some range out there. Jai's got to back that down a little bit more, and then we'll get a travel here on the Wolfpack. 3:25 on the clock.
She looked like she wanted to commit to it.
One team foul, and it's only on Crestwood.
Both sides of the ball have been very disciplined tonight when it comes to fouls.
So they'll move that basketball around. Petrosky, the freshman, in the lineup. The other freshman in the lineup as well. And we throw Bozinko in there and a miss. So Gallagher, the tallie, number 22 in that lineup. Coach Hopkins staying optimistic over there for Crestwood. Hey, we got this. We're close. We're within 10. 3 minutes on the clock. There's Ajayi trying to establish position against the freshman down low. Krotchenyuk jumper. Nobody there for the rebound, and Gallagher comes up with it. Here is Ardo Boyko. Denaja Moore. Here's a steal by Holden. Oh, out of bounds. 3 Comets coming back in. You know, it was interesting, Caleb. About a week ago or so, the Hazleton boys came here to play. And the coach for Hazleton area on the girls' side is Joe Gavio. He's been around basketball for 40 years. So he's over in the stands talking to Gloria Ajayi. There's a nice runner by Pasternak. But to get back to my story is Coach Gavio's over there talking in the stands to Ajayi before the boys' game. And I don't hear the conversation, but what I think he's saying is, you're a heck of a ball player. You know, you got to keep at it. You got to keep working hard. There's Ajayi inside. Score! And there's been some word on the street that Gloria might not want to play basketball at the next level. And I'm thinking maybe Gavio saying, listen, you're a heck of a player. You can do a lot still. And again, that's Gloria's choice. Whatever Gloria wants to do, good for her. Go to school, explore the world, play basketball. But I just thought it was interesting that Joe Gavio is one of those kind of guys that he doesn't care the girls on the other team. He doesn't care that he's going to meet her in the playoffs. He's trying to pump her up as Moore tried 3. Ardo Boyko ran into Collins. He's trying to pump her up and just basically give her a positive conversation. And that's what's nice is when you get coaches like a Joe Gavio in the league to talk to players on other teams and how he has respect for a young lady like Gloria Ajayi.
Absolutely. Like you said, Gloria, I got a chance to interview her earlier in the year. She did say that she would like to focus on her studies first before pursuing anything basketball related. As for the coach, you can't ask for better praise. Someone who's been around the block, around the game for so long, giving you just such high praise for your style of play and just overall the player that you are.
We got a timeout on the floor, so the turnover will go to Crestwood's way. It is a 12-point lead. There's 1:09 on the clock. John Medola, Caleb Williams, we will be back. We're back at it here with 1:09 to play in quarter number 3. Turnover. Here comes Denasia Moore, Caparucio, and Holden, and jump ball. It'll go to Wilkes-Barre area.
I'd like to see Crestwood to slow it down a little bit. It's only a 12-point deficit. Take your time, pick your shots.
2 fouls for Crestwood, no fouls for Wilkes-Barre area. I don't know that Wilkes-Barre area has gotten through a quarter this year at home without a foul. We've still got a minute to go. But they just play so aggressively. Gloria Jai scores! Cradle with that vision can find Gloria.
Gloria, like we said, phenomenal ball player. She has such a high basketball IQ.
Steal. They get it down off of Moore. And nice play there by Caparucio.
That's been the favorite target all year whenever there's a rebound. Janita's always flying up the court, ready to get that for the easy points.
So Glowacki is the sharpshooter. Hit a few beyond the arc. Hiller, good body position down there. Collins off the glass a little too much. Collins can't finish, still alive. Here's Ardo Boyko coming out of the mess with 15 seconds to go, and Ardo Boyko, she's laughing like, okay, I'm dribbling lefty. This isn't too easy. Now we got a turnover. Collins rushed that one a little bit. Holden still got 6 seconds. Got to look up court. Somebody's got to talk to her. 3 seconds. Ajayi inside. Ardo Boyko. No. Oh, sometimes the ball just doesn't bounce your way.
No, it does not.
14-point lead. Wolfpack in front. We'll be back. Quarter number 4, 14-point lead Wolfpack. John Medola along with Caleb Williams, who've got Max Greger and Andrew Marshall Sale and Cade Williams with us. Andrew will play some baseball this spring. Caleb, is it you or your brothers going out for baseball?
Me.
You. All right, cool. Max, a football player. Max is. I know you guys are involved as well with school play. One of you are in?
Yep, my brother, Cade Williams, is going to be in the showing of Oklahoma presented by the Wolfpack Players, starting on March 3rd, ending on March 7th, right? 6th.
Okay. Yeah, everybody looking forward to Oklahoma. That should be really good. A lot of hard work into that. You guys have jobs as well.
Yes.
So you guys are busy.
Yep, and he's also involved in volleyball this year.
Awesome. So great to hear you guys are very active and doing a good job here with the broadcasts and doing a good job in school as well. It's hard to hold it all together, but you guys are busy fellas, that's for sure. 7:49 on the clock here in the fourth quarter. Crestwood just hits a free throw. They're down 13. Kracheniuk tried to get it and then bing-bonged over to the other side. Aiken got squared up there with Hiller, and Hiller's pretty tough down low.
Crestwood starting to get a little more aggressive. Saw him early, just before swarming towards the ball.
Ball movement. Here's Hiller with the jumper, rims out, and Glowacki lost it. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Cradle. So pressure defense here out of Crestwood. And they tie things up, and it's going to go to the Wolfpack. Here comes Holden now into the ball game. So with this type of press, you're better off putting some players down court and just trying to make that single pass to the center. And now we got a double dribble. It's going to stay Crestwood's way. So this pressure giving Wilkes-Barre area a little trouble. And they have enough guards to kind of get through it. They're going to have to work their way through it after a rep or two here, Caleb. Glowacki, long distance off the rim. Rebound over to Pasternak. Now it's back over to Cap.
That's just been the story of the night for Crestwood. Getting the shots up, getting nice clean looks. So the ball just hasn't been able to fall.
And there is one that will fall. So Bazinko. Here's what you got to do. Aiken, get down court. We got a timeout. 6:52 on the clock. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one and be right back. So a timeout there by Wilkes-Barre area to discuss this pressure here from Crestwood, who trail by 11 on the road. Jai got pushed out there by Hiller. Got to establish that position down low. Hiller being aggressive down there against Ajayi, and Aiken got it tied up. It's going to go Crestwood way. Ardo Boyko will come into the lineup.
Wilkes-Barre looks like trying to shave some time off, play some keep away.
Cap. Glowacki. Steal. Ardo Boyko gets it over to Ajayi, now to Holden.
Wilkes-Barre area like a blanket.
And missed there by Ardo Boyko. It's going to go Crestwood's way. Let's see if Crestwood keeps up that pressure. They've taken it off. And again, it's been a throw in at the half court and then that quick transition. So that still may be on that full court pressure. Tried to get it to Hiller, went past her. Pressure's back here for Crestwood.
And that's also been the story of the night. Crestwood, their defense has been so good tonight.
So four flat look right there, got it up court.
Forcing the turnovers, forcing Wilkes-Barre to take shots they don't want to take. But then they get to the offensive end and the mistakes just start pouring in.
Ardo Boyko, she is a cleaner upper. Blocked there, and they're going to say 3 shots. As Ardo Boyko looked like she got the ball, must have hit Pasternik's hand. 36-23, 13-point advantage here for the Wolfpack. 2 team fouls apiece with 5:39 to play.
You don't see three free throw shots in a row every night.
A rare JV loss for Wilkes-Barre tonight. Might be one of their first ones. Lost to Crestwood. It was a tight game.
Yeah, it was really tight up until the end. Wilkes-Barre lost hold. They were leading when the fourth quarter started.
Holden, Krotchenyuk, Moore. They broke the press. Ajayi. Ardo Boyko kept it alive for a second. Gloria didn't fall into that shot. She faded a little bit. Got to go a little stronger. She's more than capable. What a save there by Ardo Boyko. Pasternik will get fouled again. I think that's on Ardo Boyko, not Ajayi.
Yeah, I'd like to see Gloria try and push yourself closer into the paint.
So 2 fouls quickly on Ardo Boyko, 5-14. You know, in a game like this, sometimes we get a little, I don't want to say nitpicky, but we're just trying to think of things going forward here in the next couple of weeks. These are fantastic young ladies. They're working hard in the classroom, doing a good job in the court. And Crestwood the same. You see a nice effort tonight out of the Comets.
Absolutely. Phenomenal effort both sides of the ball. Crestwood, young team. Reading here, there's no seniors. There's 1 senior on their roster. So a good bit of the chunk of these girls should be back next season.
Great pass from Krotchenyuk into Ajayi and just had a tough bounce, and it bounced out on her. 4:55 on the clock, still 36-27. It's a 9-point deficit here for Crestwood. Collins is going to check back in. Holden. She's going to head to Wilkes University to play basketball. Ajayi, little adjustment, and can't finish.
What an achievement for Reagan. Like you said, heading to Wilkes to play basketball at the next level.
Not easy to do. You always look at those stats and you say, why do only 6% of high school kids play basketball at the next level? Why do 4% of soccer players? There's all different statistics, but it's not easy. People think it's easy. You put in the work in high school, and then you go away to college, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's close to home. Sometimes it's far away from home. For whatever reasons, your priorities may change. Academics may take center stage. Maybe there's something going on within the family, illness, or you got to care for a grandma or something. So it's not easy to play at that next level. We talked a little bit earlier about Gloria. Whatever she wants to do, we wish her the best. She's a great young lady here and represents her Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack High School very well.
Absolutely. Very talented girl, not just on the court, but also in the classroom. I had the pleasure of having one of my classes with her. She's a very, very bright student, as well as Reagan. I have a couple classes with her.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is, people don't see that hard work that goes in, and it's been a little different for kids the last couple years with COVID and learning remotely and different things. So it's been challenging, but stepping up to the challenge that is. It's about halfway through the fourth period. Still a 7-point lead. It's kind of just hanging there. Crestwood isn't making much of an offensive move. They got to figure out a way to tighten this gap in the last 4 minutes.
For Crestwood, it's time to start upping the tempo offensively. Get your girls into the paint.
So let's see if Hiller or Glowacki could hit a three. I'd like to see Glowacki get involved here and get an open look here. Ardo Boyko will guard her closely. Here's Cap. Takes it in, gets stuffed there by Ajayi, and it'll be Crestwood basketball.
Very nice drive into the lane.
Yeah, you hope you get a little contact.
Hope you get a little contact, maybe draw a call.
Cap trying to go at it, and she's relentless. She'll come right after Ardo Boyko. Holden now with the basketball. 3:30 to go. Timeout, Wolfpack. 3:26 on the clock. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. Inbound coming up here for the Wolfpack, 36-29 after the timeout here by Wilkes-Barre area. Reagan Holden with the basketball. Moore. Look for good shots here. Back over to Ardo Boyko. Had that lane if she would have squared up. And there's a physical foul there. It'll be 14 fouls.
Crestwood continue what they've been doing just about all game. Aggressive defense, keeping Wilkes-Barre area in check.
Yeah, I don't think, Caleb, for you, does it feel like Crestwood's within 7? It feels like still Wilkes-Barre's up 12-14, but they're a turnover or two away with 3 minutes to go of possibly tying or winning this game. It really is that close.
Yes, it feels that way because Crestwood hasn't been able to capitalize on their points. They've been able to get the turnover, been able to get down the court, but once they get into the paint or once they get beyond the arc, their shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the score's been this way for a while. I mean,
yes.
There hasn't been much change in it. There's 2:39 to play, but it just seems for the last, 3 minutes, it's, a 7-point lead.
Both sides giving each other's offense the work. Both defenses just locked down.
Ardo Boyko waiting on the other side. It's Krotchenyuk with the basketball. Quick movement, quick trapping, wide open Krotchenyuk. Bring it back out. 2:22 on the clock. 14 fouls. They've got 2 to give.
Crestwood with just so many quick double teams. Wherever the ball goes, you have 2 Crestwood girls running right towards it. It's hard for Wilkes-Barre to get a girl open.
So Krotchenyuk on that free throw line, 2:13 to go.
We're starting to see the foul total go up for the Comets, which is par for the course. They are down with 2 minutes and change left to go. Not a lot of time left to make a comeback.
38-29, a 9-point lead. Crestwood's got to get the offense working right now. Who's going to be the first one to put the ball in the hole?
Crestwood's down 9, trying to get inside, hasn't been working. You got to start getting those shots from the outside. Just start hammering them away.
Denasia Moore gets fouled there. Collins, good sportsmanship to pick her up. 1:58 to go. So they've doubled up the fouls now, 8-4.
Checking back into the box. Number 4, Caitlin Bazinko.
And 2 minutes to go with the Comets down by 10. They don't have time to play conservative. Like I said, they have to get those perimeter shots up. Getting into the paint has not proven fruitful for them tonight.
1:45 on the clock. Here is Ardo Boyko. Denasia Moore, Kracheniuk, and they slow it down. Moore should be a gimme and got it to go.
Shelby Artaboyka all season has been an absolute menace up and down the court. You always see her flying around towards the ball. It's going to be good to see her back next season for the Wilkes-Barre area. Kracheniuk, it looks like she's formulating to be a nice starter for the varsity team.
Number 13, Holden, her 3rd. Team's 5th.
Unfortunately, you're going to really miss the size of Gloria Ajayi and the explosiveness of Reagan and Denasia Moore once they move on to bigger and better things after graduation.
41-29. Turnover here with Cap and Holden going hard, and Cap got hit hard in the head there. But she'll bounce right back up because she's as tough as they come. Bucko 2 to go. Okay, let's talk a little bit about, what you think your experience, along with your brother and Max and Andrew, has been here doing some broadcasting here and learning a little bit about it. Have you had a good time?
Absolutely. I feel like I've had a good time not only, but I feel like this has benefited me positively and has gotten me prepared for the career that I want to pursue once I graduate and go off to college.
Nice play by Hiller and 1. And on my end, just watching you guys develop over the last couple of months, not only are you all bright students, but you pick up so quickly on things. And I just see how all of you have grown in every aspect of the broadcast. So all of you guys are truly appreciated.
I appreciate that. As soon as I heard of the opportunity, I wanted to jump on it, and it's paid its dividends, and I am just very thankful to have this opportunity.
Yeah, outgoing young men here at Wilkes-Barre area, and obviously, we hope to get some more student athletes involved over time and continuing to work here on the Wilkes-Barre Area Athletic Network, the John Mendola Show Network. 58.4 seconds go. 41-32 is the score. Looks like this is in the bag here for Wilkes-Barre area, and the next step here for the Wolfpack is playoffs. Both the guys and the girls. We hope the girls can take some steps and go for another district championship. It's not going to be easy. The guys have a little bit more work to do, are capable. When you think back, hey, these Wilkes-Barre area boys, they beat Dallas this year. That was a huge win for them. So they've had a good showing or two. It's just they've got to put it all together here in the playoffs.
Absolutely. Winning a championship is never easy. Going back-to-back is even harder. teams have seen what you're capable of, and they know what you're capable of.
Good discipline there by Moore.
So whatever you exploited on them last season, they're going to be watching out for in the playoffs this year.
45.3 seconds. Moore will head over to the free throw line.
But we'd love to see both the boys and the girls bring title back to the high school Wilkes-Barre area and really set the stage for the younger girls coming in who are going to get the chance to start after our seniors depart.
Yeah. Interesting times, and again, you got to keep working hard. Pasternak, Ardo, Boyko. .3 seconds to go. And that'll go out of bounds, go the other way.
If you're Crestwood right now, put together, another defensive stop. Wilkes-Barre is going to start playing keep away.
Here is Moore, going to be chased by Caparucio. She got to get rid of it. Krutchenyuk. They still want to foul with 26.7 seconds to go.
Tough defensive game played by both the Wolfpack and the Comets. Both sides have just been blanketing each other for so many turnovers, bodies flying everywhere.
Cap with the three didn't go, goes over towards Holden and Pasternak. She got hit hard, gets up 14.3 seconds to play. So the regular season is going to be in the books here with 14 seconds to go. For Cade Williams, Max Greger, Andrew Marshall Say, and Caleb Williams. I want to thank you guys for joining us all season long here with 4.3 seconds to go. Weather cooperating, 40s, 50-degree weather. We like all that stuff, not much snow.
We love to see it. The groundhog so far has been proven wrong.
Yes, sir. Caleb, great job again tonight along with all the other guys. Final score, Wilkes-Barre 44, Crestwood 32. That will wrap it up. Hope everybody has a good night, and thank you so much for joining us all season long.